Not yet. Mine not
Hello,
yet.
everyone,
Mine
and
is.
welcome to another episode of the Global Digital
Success talks.
Happy and Blessed Monday to everyone, or Happy and Blessed Tuesday if you're already on Tuesday. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Okay, today we're going to talk about the global advantage, building a digital business across time zones.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
My name is Patsy, and I'm originally from Brunei. Now, my husband and I uh, moved to Edmonton, Alberta, and we are proud digital business owner and mentor, and a mother of four and grandmother to nine. So,
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina. And well, I am a mother, a grandmother, a proud digital business owner, and a mentor.
Yes, so we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we do have our free live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start creating that plan B or that extra side of income alongside your current job, here are three ways that you can learn more about it. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have, or you can register directly into our website that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. Like we mentioned, we have live webinars twice a week, so Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, so 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register there for any of the 2 days or both. Second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last week before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
and the host is Jay, resign educator, Elena, job quitter for 7 years, stay-at-home mom, and Lala, retired childcare teacher, Chatu, a financial accountant.
Okay, also on the panel, we had Migma, who is a student. We had Pat, who is an IT professional. And we had Khalida, who is a programming associate, and Bandana, a healthcare worker. So if you too want to learn more about this opportunity, don't forget that you can register on the website you see on the screen, send us a direct message, or comment info for more details.
Yeah, thank you, Patsy. Thank you, Isabel. So if you're catching the replay from last week, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, all you have to do is just put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for today.
Topic for today is Global Digital Success Talks, the global advantage building a digital business across time zones.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. Happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday. Happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So, let's start our topic with this little question.
So, what if your business wasn't limited by your city, your country, or even your time zone? Today, we're talking about the global advantage of building a digital business.
Yes. So, one of the most exciting changes in today's world is that business is no longer limited by geography. With digital tools and global connectivity, people can now collaborate, learn, and grow with individuals across different countries and time zones. A good example of this is here today. We have Isabel from North Carolina, USA. We have Patsy from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and myself, here from British Columbia, Canada. So different parts we're collaborating together. So according to some studies show that more businesses today operate globally than ever before, with the digital economy continuing to expand rapidly across North America, Europe, and beyond. So today we are exploring how the global nature of online business creates opportunities that were almost impossible just a decade ago. So for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Yes. Um, the world becomes your marketplace. Number two, time zone create continuous momentum. And third, diversity brings new prospects and growth.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's find out with the first point.
Okay, so the world becomes your marketplace. In the past, most opportunities were limited to geography. If you started a traditional business, your customers were usually the people who live nearby. Your reach depends on your city and your neighborhood and the local community around you. But the digital world has changed that reality in a powerful way. Today, the internet allows you to connect with people far beyond your immediate surroundings. You can share ideas with someone across the country. You can collaborate with people in different time zones, just like we are now. Look at us. And you can start communities in places you have never even visited. And research shows that business operating digitally often reach audiences many times larger than traditional local businesses, simply because the internet moves many of the physical limits that once existed. So, in my own journey, when I started this business, this realization was eye opening. I grew up in a small place. I remember as a child, we didn't even have power there. Well, these days, let me tell you, we have internet there too. But I'm just talking about how things have moved, so quickly. And, after working over 20 years in corporate and doing, a traditional job, I never even thought about having a traditional business, much less having a digital business. But here is where my journey has taken me. And after, like I said, I grew up in a small place. And for a long time, I believed that opportunities were defined by where you lived and by the environment around you. But through the digital space, I began connecting with people from many different places, people with different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. In fact, this morning I was talking to one of my friends in the Philippines. It was 7 a.m. for me and it was 7 p.m. for her. Um, and that's how, you connect with people from different parts of the world when you, thanks to technology, actually. And you get to connect with people with different backgrounds, different cultures, different languages, and different experiences, all united by a desire to learn, grow, and build something meaningful. Suddenly the idea of opportunity look much bigger now. The internet has essentially turned the world into a connected marketplace where ideas, knowledge, and collaboration can travel across borders instantly. And that means that your ability to create impact is no longer limited by location. What matters most is the value you bring. the relationships you build, and how you can impact somebody's life, somebody that you have never seen, somebody that you had no idea that existed. You can help those people, to start something of their own and have a better life as well. And you can help somebody, um, and have them, help them grow and have a better future for them and for their families. So that's how things have changed, thanks to the internet. And now the whole world becomes your marketplace. So thanks to the internet, we have so much larger reach, to have and meet people from different places. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so Isabel just talked about the world becomes your marketplace. So, like Isabel mentioned, many years ago, it was just a local, when you had a business, it was just locally. But now, thanks to the internet and the digital world, you're able to tap into many places around the world. And that's why, the world becomes your marketplace. All right. So, let's move to the second point. Well, Isabel just had a comment. The digital world removes geographic limits, and your potential reach is no longer defined by where you live, but by the value you share. And also, we do have a comment here from Elvira Fernandez Villanueva. She says, "Hello, beautiful ladies, watching live from BC, Canada." Thank you,
Hi,
Elvira. Thank
Miss
you for your
Elvira. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
comments.
Thanks for
And
watching.
she also say, yes, agree with Isabel just mentioned. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. So let's move on to the second point. So time zones creates momentum. So one of the things that surprised me the most when I stepped into the digital world was this. The day doesn't really end. After 25 years working in the film industry, everything was location based and time bound. Production had a call time, crews work in blocks. When they wrapped, it wrapped. But in a global digital community, momentum doesn't depend on one city or one schedule or one country. So when I started building online, I began connecting with people in North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and I noticed something powerful. When I was finishing my day in British Columbia, someone in another time zone was just beginning theirs. Conversations continued while I rested, questions were answered while I slept, and progress happened even when I wasn't actively working. So that kind of continuity simply didn't exist before the digital era. Time zones create a natural relay. Like I remember when the internet first started, it was like a dial-up, and you see the connection like go from the computer to a phone. Um, so that shows how old I am. We have seen everything. Um, so that kind of continuity simply didn't exist before the digital era. Time zones create a natural relay. One person finishes, another pick up, another advances for conversation, and another supports a new member. And that's the beauty of our global online community, that it doesn't matter what time of the day, someone is out there to help you when you have a question and assist you because we are around the globe. So momentum becomes collective. In our community, this has created something beautiful. There is almost always someone awake, someone learning, someone sharing, someone growing, and support doesn't shut down at 5 p.m., like a normal job. Encouragement doesn't pause overnight, and growth doesn't depend on one individual's schedule. And in life, this principle reflects something deeper. You are no longer limited to your immediate environment. Your network could, your mentorship can cross borders, and your opportunities are no longer confined to where you physically stand. So that shift changed my perspective completely. Coming from Panama, building a life in Canada, and now working with people across continents, I've seen how geography no longer defines possibility. The world interconnected in a way that previous generations didn't experience. Time zones don't slow progress, they multiply it. And when collaboration crosses border, momentum becomes continuous. And when momentum becomes continuous, growth accelerates, not because you work more hours, but because you are part of something bigger than one clock, one location, or one schedule. So that's what I wanted to share with this point. So now let's move on to the next point.
Next point. Diversity brings new perspectives and growth. One thing I have personally experienced in this journey is how powerful diversity really is. Because when you work in a global online environment, you are not just meeting people from your own city or country. You are connecting with people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and different life experiences. That brings something incredible valuable diversity of thought. People from different cultures see the world differently. They approach challenges differently. They share ideas that we may have never thought about ourselves. In our journey building on our online business, and I have connected with people with from many different walks of life, families, professionals, new immigrants, people preparing for retirement, and people and bring a new unique perspective. Perspective. That's what happens is something beautiful. We start learning from each other. We start understanding different ways of thinking, different life stories, and different approaches to growth. And that doesn't just help us grow as entrepreneurs. It helps us grow as people. Because when you are surrounded by a global community that supports each other, shares ideas, and encourage one another, your mindset begins to expand. You start to see the opportunities are not limited to where you live. The world becomes much bigger. And that's one of the greatest blessings of being part of a global community.
Thank you, Patsy. So, Patsy just talk about diversity brings new perspectives and growth. So, when you have this global advantage, you have people from different cultures, just like Patsy say, and that really, help you to bring new perspectives, new knowledge, new way of thinking, and that provides the growth within the same community because we learn from each other and we share our knowledge and the different approaches that every culture they uses, and then you can implement that into your business. So that's what we share on this. So now let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
The digital role has opened doors to opportunities that cross borders, cultures, and time zones. When we think globally, our possibilities expand dramatically.
Yes, so that's our key takeaway for this topic. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you learn something today of what is the advantage of being global. Building a digital business across different time zones around the globe. We talk about different things. So we just ended, right now with the diversity that brings new perspective and growth. So when you have different cultures, different approaches, you combine all those and then you can apply those to your business. um, we also talk about the time zones create continuous momentum. That means that your business doesn't stop because it's 24/7 open, because it has access to the global people around the world. So either like for your business, you got the support because someone out there will can answer the question. You business can also reach out to other people's while you're still sleeping, because of the automated system, and that and you can go and apply it to anywhere in the world. And also we talk about the world becomes your marketplace. It's no longer confined into one specific local area. Now you can target around the globe. So is the beauty of having the digital world now, and the access to the internet. So you can extend it far beyond that. So that's what we shared today. If you want to add anything else to the topic that we shared today, you can put it in the comments and we'll be happy to answer any questions. And if you want to learn how you too you can be part of a global online community where you get uplifted, where you get motivated, where you're not alone on this journey and you get the support that you need, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. So we do have free webinars, sorry. We do have free webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, sorry, when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar, so you can pick either day or both. And the second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. We want to say thank you to Elvira Fernandez Villahuere and Jessie R. Vera for their like emoji and for watching the live with us today. Also for the comments, that we received from Elvira. So thank you so much for the comments. And we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today, for those catching the replay. Thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So now let's find out what is our topic for next Monday. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Patsy, you were muted. Okay, go ahead.
Next Monday's topic is understanding the skeptical mind. Skeptical mind. How to earn, how to start even when you had doubts.
Yes, so that's our topic for next Monday. So don't miss it, and it's gonna be a good one. And until then, stay open, stay curious, and continue building connections that go beyond boundaries. So
Yeah,
that's it.
Sandy, we were really representing the topic today.
Yes,
We're
yes,
different time zones. We are diverse, from
yes,
different countries, and so this topic was really good, and we can really identify ourselves to it.
yes, yes. And that's the beauty of our global online community, as you see here. Different parts of the world, different locations, time zones, and different cultures,
Different
and
cultures,
different
different
ages too.
languages, different ages.
Yeah,
Hey.
Different
everything.
background.
Yes, too.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So seeing that, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today, and for those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and until the next episode of the
Global
Global
Global.
digital
Digital
success
Digital
Success
success.
talks.
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 Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a good week.
Bye.